Earlier today, I was reading this book. This is called The Abide Guide. It was written by Oliver Benjamin and Joanne Utsi, two co-founders of the Church of Latter-day Dude. In this book, they do mention Jesus Christ, and as I've said before, he has a place in Dudeism. And they have some interesting things to say about Jesus Christ, if I may say so myself. Many Dudeists look at Jesus Christ, and they look at him, they see a pretty cool and reasonable guy. However, many Dudeists do not see Jesus as being born from divinity or being the son of a literal God. But that's not all Dudeists believe that. But for many Dudeists, Jesus was just a cool person hanging around Israel back in the old days, preaching tolerance and peace. And the Dudeists could totally believe that Jesus was a literal Son of God. Dudeism is not about following the way of Oliver Benjamin or Joanne Utsi. It's about following your own way, your own sort of path to being a dude. There are also more denominations of Christianity than there are people in my hometown of Owensboro. Back home in Owensboro, you can probably find a separate church for each denomination every 3 feet you walk. Churches are everywhere there. At Dudeism, churches are everywhere too, except there's no physical church for a Dudeist. For a Dudeist, the church is themselves. They are their own church. In the Abide Guide it states, "We hope this guide will be something like a GPS that helps you discern the dude way in your own life, only without that annoying pre-recorded voice always telling you where to turn. Because we're not a bunch of fascists here, man. We can't tell you specifically where to find the dude way." According to the Abide Guide, what Jesus called the kingdom of God wasn't a place we'll get to sometime in the future. It's already here all around us. We just need to slow down and take a look within ourselves. Wherever we are, it's down there somewhere. This may be a major difference between Dudeism and Christianity, but it shows a Dudeist interpretation of the Christian belief. Once again, it's not to say all Dudeists have to think this way. Dudeists that believe in kingdom of heaven or come in, whether they believe in a literal kingdom of heaven or a kingdom of heaven in the mind. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. This is an excellent line to show similarities between Dudeism and Christianity. In the Big Lebowski, the dude's best friend is a man named Walter. Walter is a very aggressive man who is constantly starting trouble. He is as undude as a person could be. You probably have an annoying coworker or a family member you can't stand, a friend of a friend, something like that. A person who can usually push your buttons. You just have to ignore what they say and just go on with your life, not let it, hurt you. When we live our life in the way of Walter, an eye for an eye and a rug for a rug, it only hurts ourselves.